Hey guys, big video today. Big video today. The video I posted yesterday. All right, that video. Yeah, that was a little bit controversial. You know what I mean? A little bit controversial. So, because it was about probably one of the most controversial, people that you could do a video about. It was about Donald J. Trump, and and there were some things that I said, and there were some things that I talked about that, including of which Donald J. Trump, that were a little controversial. A little bit too controversial. I did a little Trump impression. I did a little bit of that. But yeah, so that was a little bit, for some people, and I haven't posted the video yet, but I can just imagine what that comment section looks like. You know what I mean? Like I would not want to go down there. Like I would advise, if you were to go down there to put on that, the yellow suit, that yellow suit that like it covers, it's with this plastic part for your face, the hazard suit, that big hazard, the big yellow hazard suit. I would, if you were to go down to those comments, you're gonna need that. You're gonna need that. But yeah, so that video was posted yesterday. I filmed it just just now, but it was posted yesterday, and so I can only imagine how that went, and I'm guessing it was controversial. So I thought today, I thought I would kind of steer clear, kind of take a step back and just steer clear of the controversy, and I thought, what better way than to talk about puppies? Yeah, puppies. Yeah. Oh yeah, everybody loves puppies. Everybody loves, man. If there's probably the least, when I think of the least controversial topic in the world probably to talk about, probably puppies. Probably puppies, so I figured that would be a good video subject to kind of make a video about. And so that's what I'm doing today, is making a video about, about those puppers, about those doggos, and today I guess specifically I'd be talking about the doggos that are a little bit on the small side, the SMOL, kind of on the small doggos, kind of those small puppers. Kind of those, these guys, I'll put some, these guys, yeah, put some pictures up with some real cute, doggos that I would just want to boop on the snoot. I would so want to boop that snoot. I don't, there's not a doggo snoot that I see, or a pupper or a puppy snoot that I see that I just don't want to boop. If I see a pupper snoot, I just got to boop it on that snout, on the nose. You know what I mean? Like those cute little noses, yeah, so that's what we're talking about today, is kind of those kind of the dogs on the younger side, where they're a little bit small, they're cute. They're cute. And I see pictures of those cute, heckin' cute little puppers, all the time. And I see them on the internet, and and I see a lot of little catto. I guess the word doesn't, it does, if you do the doggo thing for cat, it doesn't really work, but for kiddo, no, that sounds like a kid. Kittens. I see lots of pictures of kittens, those cute little cats. And it's kind of a similar thing. Puppies are kind of similar to cats, I guess, in that way, in that they're like the younger version of, like, of a household, pet, like kind of a younger version of that. But like, so I guess with puppies, when it comes to puppies, those are dogs. And so, and, dogs are just so fun. And people will show me, pictures of their dog, pictures of their pupper, of they have a young pupper and that's a puppy, or like maybe they'll have an older pupper and they'll say, that's is a pupper to me because they're they'll always be a puppy in my heart, and isn't that kind of sweet? But so people will show me pictures of their puppers, and I'll say, oh, that's cute, and I think for a lot of people, they will have like kind of this kind of warm feeling, right here, right here. I'm tapping my chest when I say that. Right here, they'll have that warm feeling in there, that warm fuzzy feeling in that heart. And and whenever they see a picture of a cute heckin' pupper, and I would say, and a lot of people have that, and I think that's really good. And I think, I think, I want, I would like that feeling as well. That I think that would be good, to kind of have that warm feeling, and whenever I see a pupper, whenever I see one of those cute heckin' doggos, and the tongue sticking out, and they say, oh, or they're, doing, they're just looking cute. They're just sitting there and looking cute, or they're, just biting into that slipper or whatever it may be. They're just doing that, and I think, and that is cute when they do that. I think that's just paw adorable. You know what I mean? Like, that's, and I think that's a common. Now that's a thing that that a lot of pet owners will do, is they'll take the word paw, or the word claw for all those cat enthusiasts out there. But this is, as far as puppies go, I mean, they'll take paw or tail, or I mean, dogs, like humans, have ears too. So I don't think there would be any kind of ear puns, but tail, paw, wag, that kind of thing, like the dog specific terms. I think what happens a lot of the time is they'll do like impossible, it sounded like I just said impossible, but if you can imagine paw, P-A-W, in the paws, in that part of the word, then that's what will happen a lot of the time. And I think and that's fun. That's kind of cute, and they say, oh, that's just not possible, little Sparky or whatever it may be, so that's fun, that's cute, and that'll happen a lot of the time. And I think that's great. I think puppies are very wonderful, and I think you would be hard pressed to find somebody who didn't just love, puppies and all that and that kind of thing. So I think, and that's so it's not as controversial, let's say, as he who shall not be named, or he who should be named, right? Because not everybody kind of sees him as that kind of Voldemort type figure. So it it depends on whoever you're asking or talking to about about if they like him or not, if they should name him or shouldn't. But but as far as, so that's controversial, and then puppies are just not. That's kind of a relatively safe thing, and so that's the kind of video that I wanted to kind of make today, and kind of and talk about. So I mean, I guess overall that's as far as puppies go, they're just heckin' so sweet and so cute, and I would and somebody might snuggle them all day, and just like a lot of people I think would do that, and I think that's just just so wholesome, so Keanu Reeves wholesome 100, in my opinion. And so I would give puppies a 9 out of 10. Thank you.